good for Natasha.
We're live. Live inside the house. Not my radio room. Live. I'm going to turn this off. Live in the radio.
Oh,
Live.
I'm on. I'm on film.
You are too. Yeah. Nobody in there yet. Just started.
Yeah.
Nobody in there yet. That background ornament is Krista. There we go. Pop in. Pop in and say hi. Okay, we got one watcher in there now. So, you know what? The live streams aren't working right now inside the radio room. It's too far away from the house, and the Wi-Fi signal sucks big time. No, it's good to be live. Come on in, man. This is live from DX Land, but in our kitchen right now. That's Krista with the ponytails. I don't know if they're called ponytails. I think they're pigtails. And she does have a YouTube channel too. She does like channeling and all that stuff. Well, you do. You do have one.
Yeah.
It's
in limbo.
That's right. There's nobody in here right now. It's 0 thumbs up and 0 viewers right now. I had lots in there, so you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? So pop in there now and you can see her doing whatever she wants. And then when you pop in, she'll probably stop doing it. It's kind of like that frog on Bugs Bunny that dances and sings, you know, in front of the guy until he brings him into the studio and then he doesn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, guys, come on in. Come on in. Don't be shy. Come in and say hi. Everybody was all fine and dandy to come in my radio room, but now I moved this into the house and there's no radios in sight and nobody wants to talk to me. I need to talk.
You don't need it.
Oh, I need to talk. Trust me. So I'm drinking well water here. Don't drink bottled water. Bottled water, I found out. Well, they used to tell me that there's particles of plastic floating around in the bottled water. And I actually saw it on Twitter. Something came up. It said there's billions of microscopic particles of plastic in a bottle of water. Ugh, that's gross. Very gross. Okay, guys, pop in here. Come on. Give me the dirt there, radio operators. I wish I could be out in the radio room right now, but like I say, my radio room's 40 feet away from the house, and the signal is just not that good out there right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe those palm trees are blocking the signal. Maybe I got to cut those palm trees down. You know what I mean? There's nobody in there. It's funny. Usually people come in right away when I do it, and there's like nobody here. It's totally dead. It's just me talking to myself. No, it's not okay.
I'm here.
She's here. I can talk with her if you guys aren't coming in. 0 viewers and 0 thumbs up. This is not good, people.
Closing the door now. Nobody's talking here.
Okay, nobody's talking to me. Okay. See you later. I'm on my own. I feel lonely. No, this is not good, man. Pop in. Come on. Come on. You know what? I got to get some boiled water in here. That's hot. Put that outside to chill and see. Oh, we got somebody in there. Pop in and say hi. I decided to do the live gate inside the house. We can talk radios. We can talk radios even though I don't have any radios in the background. I was getting pissed off with the Wi-Fi reception in my radio room. It sucks out there, man. It really does. Just when I get into a good live stream, it goes. It fades away on me. Okay, guys. I'm here. Don't be shy. Pop in. This is a healthy cookie. That's a problem. Some of that healthy stuff tastes like crap. Well, we've got a little bit of DX in there. It's minimal. I did work a few stations, but there's not a lot of skip coming in right now. If you guys are out there, pop in and say hi. I am live video gating it from our kitchen. Like I say, 40 feet away from the radio room. I used to have my radio room inside the house, and it was way better when I did live streams inside the house because I was closer to the wireless router. So it would never crap out on me. I'd always have good reception, but it's not that good from the wireless router to the radio room. It's just too far away. Maybe there's too many things in the way. It's got to go through two walls. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3 walls. It's got to go through a grove of palm trees there too. So I don't know if that blocks out the signal. But it's got to go through that wall. It's got to go through the wall in front of me. Then it's got to go through, just a minute. It's got to go through 4 walls. It's got to go through a shed wall, then the radio room wall. It's got to go through 4 walls, the signal. So, and a grove of palm trees. Can you see that? That's what we're looking at right now. Come on in, guys. Hopefully you guys aren't freezing to death where you are. It's about 33 degrees or so here Fahrenheit, and we are on the rise slowly. We just had a 3-day deep freeze here on the Gulf Islands, but nothing like Alberta. Those guys were down. They said minus 50 or something with the wind chill. Can you imagine that? I can't imagine that. I just talked to a guy in Alabama. He said it was 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Some people are below Fahrenheit, 0 Fahrenheit. So it's pretty cold in some areas. So it's funny. I think what's happening here, you guys pass by the live stream. You don't see any radios in the background. So you just keep on moving. That's what's going on here. So come on in, man. Don't be shy. Come on in and say hi. It's okay, everybody. How's man, this is another big box in here. Holy crap. Wendy's putting together furniture in the living room. So the FedEx guy came. I had to run away from the live gate I was doing out in the radio room. Bring her stuff. She's putting the furniture together. And then when I got back in, of course, 5 minutes later, the stream dies on me. Isn't that the way it works? So I'm inside our nice, warm, cozy house right now. Got the fireplace black. There we go. Yeah, no, I had a live stream going out in the radio room, but it died on me as usual, right? I mean, I saw the FedEx guy out there delivering some packages. So I ran out there to help the FedEx guy out, moved everything to the front door here for Wendy. And by the time I got back in, 5 minutes later, of course, the live stream died. So I says, that's it. Then I tried 2 more live streams and they failed. So I just grabbed the laptop and I brought it in here to the kitchen island. So I'm inside the house in the kitchen right now. This is where I'm at, inside the kitchen, live streaming. So the radio room is out there 40 feet away from the house. And lately it's been getting really bad reception out there. So I'm a lot closer to the wireless router right now. So hopefully this stream can stay going for at least an hour. Unfortunately, I don't have any radios here, so I can't shoot any skip, which kind of sucks. It's a bit of a bummer. And we'll just see how it goes. But I think that's what it is. People are cruising past. They see me talking. They don't see any radios. They can see that there's a live stream, and definitely not a video gate then, is it? Maybe it's worth like, yeah, it should, because we did put one from our house to the tiny house. We have a tiny house about 150 feet away, at least, a tiny house accommodation. And the Wi-Fi was crappy out there. So I actually had to dig a trench, and then I put a cable out there, and we got the cable guy to put it through the wall and hook it up for us, right? So might have to do that. Mm-hmm. If Wendy wants to keep me out in the radio. But it's good. Life is good. We're on the warm up. Thank God. We had our deep freeze for 3 days. 3 days of intense cold. It's so funny. Before the deep freeze started a few days ago, we had no frost. And then all of a sudden, bang, you're like minus 8.6 degrees Celsius. Yeah, move the radios into the kitchen. Yeah, that would never work. Hey, Wendy, can I move the radios into the kitchen? No. Wendy says no. Wendy kicked me out to the radio room because I used to be up in the upstairs room. I had an upstairs radio room, man cave, and I make too much noise in here. And the problem is there's accommodation. There's one of the accommodations right below my radio room. So I really even couldn't talk on the radios very much with accommodation guests there. So it's actually better out in the radio room. You're getting snow there. Wow. We had just about an inch of snow a few days ago, and it's just kind of just whatever. Not a lot of snow out there. There's very little snow. But I think we're going to get more tonight. I think because we're on the warm up now, we're above freezing. We're definitely going to get dumped on. That's the way it always works here. Whenever you have a deep freeze here on the Gulf Islands and it starts to warm up, then we get like, so we had clear skies the last few days. And now there's some, it's partly cloudy. The clouds are coming in. And I'm sure tomorrow morning when I wake up, or maybe tonight when we go to bed, it's going to start snowing. I'm glad I don't have to drive anywhere. I'm off work till next Tuesday. Thank God. It got pretty cold here. Got down into the teens Fahrenheit. Coldest temperature I'd ever recorded here since I've been here, which is a long time, was down in our lower weather station. It got down to 14.3 degrees Fahrenheit. That's minus 9.8 degrees Celsius. Short-lived, thank God. If that was a long duration freeze, then it starts to cause damage on some of the plants. And on the upper screen, I was minus 8.6 degrees. Almost be too cold for snow, but yeah, it'll be wet snow when it comes down here because we're above freezing now. It's just the perfect temperature for snow. It's about 33 degrees here right now or so. And tonight it'll probably get back down to freezing. And it'll be wet, ugly snow, man. It's going to be gross. Yeah. Not looking forward to it. I hate winter. Winter sucks. I'm looking at snowy palms right now. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm looking at. It's what we look at. It's what we look at out of the kitchen window. Right there. That's what I'm looking at. Right there. It's actually, you know what? It is still sunny out there. And like I say, there's very little snow here. Victoria didn't get any snow, but Salt Spring depends on the elevation, depends on where you are, topography, right? There's some places here that probably didn't get any snow either on Salt Spring Island, but we did. That's just the way she goes. I know when I was in Ganges yesterday, there was very little to no snow in Ganges, right? Ganges is 11 kilometers southeast of here. And that's our main village. And it's a seaside village, but yeah, very, very little. They had actually less snow than us, and we had just about an inch here. So Victoria had no snow, nothing. Vancouver, I think, got some snow. But Vancouver is quite a ways from here, right? And it got way colder in Vancouver too. Way colder. I think they were down like minus 14, minus 13 or 14, something like that. Is brutal out there. And if you get those temperatures and you get wind, it's even worse, man. So no snow accumulation on the antenna, no ice, nothing like that. Could be worse. You look at Alberta, it was just pretty brutal out there, wasn't it? Alberta, I feel sorry for homeless people living outside in that. No, I'm off work till, I've been off work since December 2020. God, what is it, the 21st or something like that? Just a minute. I've been off work for a while because I had that heart surgery, right? Then I went back for one day and I shouldn't have gone back. And I messed stuff up in my arm because I was still recovering. So I'm still off work for this week. I go back next Tuesday. Yeah. So that's what the doctor says. He recommends I take this week off. So no work till next Tuesday. But I do work outside. When I am at work, I work outside year round. It's not really a big deal to me. And but anyway, I missed all this. When I go back to work, it's going to be mild out. It'll be like 9 degrees Celsius out, so it's not going to be that bad. I remember last year building a deck for somebody, one of the guys I worked with, and it was like -5 degrees Celsius out there. It was a cold winter day. It was in December last year. It was cold, man. But you know what? It was dry. It was sunny, but it was just cold. I think I'd rather work in the cold than the wet. I don't like working in the wet conditions. So, but anyway, out on the radio, not a lot of skip coming in. It's pretty quiet out in the band. That's why I decided to do this. After this live stream, I think I'll probably do one on my other YouTube channel. So if you really want to see what goes on here on the islands, my other YouTube channel has all of that stuff on it. You can see the snow, you can see the cold, you can see everything here, the ice, and everything else that's happening here on Salt Spring and on our coast is on my other YouTube channel. So I'm going to maybe pull the plug on this one after about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go onto my other YouTube channel since I do have reception in here, right? I'm just not getting the connection out there. It shows like when I'm out in my radio room, it shows 1 bar on the Wi-Fi. I have all bars on the Wi-Fi right now because I'm close to it. My brother sent me a pic this morning. It was -6 this morning in the UK. I was 16. Oh, 16 in Spain. Nice. I'd rather be in Spain. Oh, -6. That's 21 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. That's cold, man. Where's that? London? I know London's getting cold too. I don't know if they're getting to -6, but I know it's supposed to be pretty cold in parts of Europe too. All throughout the southern U.S., they're deep freezing it. Like even northern Texas, Tennessee's got snow. Alabama, they're just that. The problem is the cold goes right down through the brings it right down out of the Canadian prairies. It pulls it right down into the Midwest, and there's nothing to stop it. There's no mountains. You see here where we live out on the far west coast of Pacific coast of Canada, we have the Rocky Mountains to the east, and then we have the Coast Range ahead of that one, right? So before that is the Coast Range Mountains, then the Rocky Mountains. We don't get any of that cold prairie air, but we do get cold air that comes down from Alaska, the Gulf of Alaska, that kind of infiltrates Alaska from Siberia and comes down here about 45 minutes from London, Gatwick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my daughter's been there because my daughter used to live there. My daughter used to live in the UK. She lived there for like 5 years. She lived in Taunton near Devon, and then she moved to South Cornwall. So she's been to Gatwick and Heathrow and all that stuff there. She liked living in England. She married some guy from England. So he was in the special forces over there. So she was over there, right? But I know she was there, never really got cold. Man, there was daffodils blooming in December where she was in Cornwall. I have to like Cornwall. I've never been to Europe. I've never been to UK. Wendy's been to UK. She's been to London, Scotland, Ireland, France. Not this guy. I'll probably never go to Europe. I don't think I'll ever go to Europe. You know what I mean? I'd love to go there, but I just have a feeling I'll probably never go there now at my age. Although Wendy does want to go to Italy. That's on her bucket list is Italy. So anyway, we're approaching 20 minutes. There's a pigtail head. It's my daughter-in-law. No, stepdaughter. Called her my daughter-in-law. It's Wendy's daughter. Anyway, I'm going to go at 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I'm going to go onto my other YouTube channel and see what's going on in there because people want to know how cold it is here. And I want to know how cold it is there, right? That's my gardening channel. My other YouTube channel is my gardening channel, right? And it's got a lot more subscribers and a lot more hits. But this is my videogate channel, and this is probably the first time I've done a videogate inside the house without radios behind me. That's just the way she goes. All right, so you guys stay warm out there, and I will see you next time. I'm heading over to this channel. I'm going to go over to Banana JSSI. Banana JSSI. Tonight I will head back into the radio room and work some skip. I worked some really good late night South Pacific skip last night in Central Pacific. Like, it was quiet on the band. I had Hawaiian Islands coming back to me. I had Honolulu, and then I had the Big Island. And what do we got here? I heard Iceland is so cold there don't have metal benches. Well, as long as nobody's sitting on him with no pants, that's the only way. It's like putting your tongue on a steel frozen pole. You know what I mean? So if somebody's dumb enough to sit on a frozen bench in Iceland with their pants off, they're going to have their balls stuck to it. That's for sure. And that wouldn't be me. That would hurt, man. Somehow that reminds me of a movie I saw one time. What was it? Was it Joe Dirt? I think it might have been Joe Dirt. And I think the dog's nuts were frozen to the frickin' something, right? Funny. But anyway, I know that in Iceland right now, there's actually, there's a volcano erupting. And apparently there's lava flowing through one of the towns, burning up some houses, man. And it's a very volcanic island, Iceland, right? One of the guys that comes into my other live stream he was up there last year. He went to Iceland and he found a palm tree growing. I always knew palm trees would grow in Iceland, but I've never seen one. But he actually found a palm tree growing in Iceland, and he shot a video of it, which was really cool. A Trachycarpus palm tree in Iceland. Okay, so now I'm going to go over to my other YouTube channel, and I thank you guys for tuning into this YouTube channel. And take it easy, okay? Getting late here. Oh yeah, you're in Spain, man. Enjoy the warmth. It is, what time is it? 2:31 p.m. Pacific time here. And it is actually quite nice out there. The sun is shining, and not a bad day. Just cold out, that's all. All right, so take it easy there, Different Gear TV. I'm going to go to Banana JSSI, my other YouTube channel, and stream it. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now. Enjoy your day and stay warm.